Hey guys, it's baydensinghyt and welcome back to another Sims 2 house renovation video. I'm very excited to do another reno and tackle it head on. I'm very excited. So I decided that we would do a renovation in Strangetown this time. And I picked 91 Road to Nowhere. So this is the house. It's one of the starter homes and it's a pretty decent, starter home. It's about $13,000. I think we'll do a budgeted build, but I'm not really sure. Like maybe we'll aim for about between $30,000 and $40,000. Like I'm pretty flexible with the budgets. I do just like to set a budget, and I do want to sort of do it in the constraints that is like the current configuration of the build. We have done some renovations in the past where, you know, they're big extensions and that's fun and I like that. But this time I want to add a bit of an extra challenge and just sort of try and furnish it as is. In terms of like, we can make some small changes, but like no crazy, like adding a second story or adding 3 other bedrooms, like that kind of thing. So I think we'll keep it pretty simple. And I do want to sort of go for similar themes to Strangetown. Like I don't want to do Strangetown. Sorry, I'm getting muddled up with Strangerville in The Sims 4. That's so embarrassing. I do want to keep it a bit quirky, and I want to have a lot of like green as the accent tone in this house, just for a bit of fun. So, and I want to do a lot of the landscaping, very like, you know, deserty kind of vibes, like a lot of cactuses and just something different, because I'm used to doing, you know, lush renovations in Pleasantview and, you know, country cottages in River Blossom Hills, that sort of stuff. So it is fun to do something completely different. So I'm very excited to get into it. So the layout as it stands, it seems that there's just a basic bathroom here. We've got a main bedroom. We have a kitchen area. We have a balcony, and then we've got like sort of living, dining kind of vibes here. And we've also got a front veranda. So pretty versatile. I think that we can make something pretty exciting. There's currently quite a lot of yellow tone in this house. That's something that we could also consider keeping. But I don't know. I feel like Strangetown, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I always picture like, you know, very green, like, you know, the alien kind of like, see, they've even got, I think this is a green toilet. I'm pretty sure that they've recolored it. Actually, does it come default as a green? Oh, it does. Well, that's really awkward. It looks like they've picked yellow accents. So, oh no, green sink. I'm actually, okay, fun fact about me. I've talked about this a lot, but in case you knew, green and yellow, I can't really tell apart. I'm a bit colorblind. Same with blue and purple. It's really bad. I think they're green. Yeah, I think it's green. But anyway, without further ado, we'll get into it. I think we'll start off simple, and we might start with the bathroom. I always find bathrooms are really easy to start with in renovations, so let's jump on into it. I mean, first initial thoughts are this is a really small bathroom. I definitely think it could be expanded. It's whether or not we want to maybe add two tiles here and make it like 2x4, or maybe add a little bit at the back, but then you're going to get stuck with this weird little one tile area unless we push it all the way back, but then that's huge. So I think the best, oh, sorry, I just whipped my camera around. I think the best bet is to add some tiles on here. And yes, I know that impacts a little bit on the balcony, but I think it's really needed. I do want to get a shower tub combo. I feel like they're really handy, especially if you want to adopt a pet or something like that, or bathe your toddler if you have a toddler or something. So, and also having a cheeky bubble bath is a bit of fun. So we definitely think we'll remove that. I do also not like these tiles. So we'll remove that. And then they've just kind of got a plain white sort of paint in here. So I want to strip that all back. And we've also, I just hate these sconce lights. They're in like every base game build, and I don't like them at all. Also not a fan of these doors, but we'll deal with that a little bit later. Let's pick some tiles out for this bathroom. All right, there are a few options that are sort of jumping out at me. This potentially, but then I feel like it's giving a little bit more space-esque and a little bit more futuristic vibe. So I'm not sure that's what we want to go with at all. This one here says it's green, so that could be an option. But like, I don't know. It's kind of a bit funky. Like do you want squares in? I don't know. It's very like boxy. I'm not a fan. And then I was thinking of maybe potentially doing something like this, but then I don't know if that's too neutral. Like a bit of a beige kind of moment. And then there was one more I was just looking at. I think it was on this page. Yeah, something like either one of these could be nice. Because there's not really that much green. Like there is this is lime. But then I don't like that. Like I really don't like it. I think maybe we'll add a bit of the green accent in some of the accessories and potentially some of the wall coverings. This is like an aqua, so that's not really quite what we want. I kind of don't mind this little detail here in like the little diamond in the tile. Like that's pretty cool. And then what is that color? I'm sorry, I'm so colorblind. I think that's giving more yellow vibes. So a few options here for us to pick from, or we could just kind of go a bit plain. My gut's telling me honestly to leave it as this. I think that's kind of funky. There's even an option without. We want it just a little bit cleaner because the grout is a little bit darker, and I hate dark grout. I really do. I feel like you should always have cream or white grout. That's just my little 2 cents. There is a pretty decent green wallpaper, like a tiled wallpaper. This one, Splash of Sage. So this could be a fun way to add the green accent in, but I do use this quite a lot, so I'm not too sure. We'll keep looking at some other options. There is like a straight up lime yellow, which does not, it really clashes. That's yellow, isn't it? Yeah. I've picked this, no, I'm joking. Prank jar. I think we will go with this one, even though it is something I have used in the past. I think that I do want to continue the green theme in this build, so we'll keep going with it. So we need to think about fixtures now. I don't like using some of the lower end fixtures. I wish it was kind of like Sims 3 and Sims 4. We could do upgrades and all that sort of stuff, because these ones get clogged like all the time, and they also don't really offer any. Actually, to be fair, I don't know if they get clogged more than others, but they also just don't offer any comfort. So, yeah, we could go for something a bit different. Like, I just want to actually, let's place it down and let's just see. I would like the toilet to be in this corner because I feel like we walk in. You don't really want to walk in and see the toilet. You want it to kind of be as out of the way as possible. Could do something like that, or we could just go for like really bougie, the really expensive bougie ones. I'm actually kind of leaning towards doing this one, and it was in that yellowy swatch. I think that's kind of cool. And then I think, what is this doing? It's changing the pipe, like the detailing. Okay. Well, I mean, I can't really tell the difference between some of them. Is that like gold and this is like a brass? I kind of like the brass. Actually, no. I kind of like the gold. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, and then I want to pick, we'll have like a sink, but we'll have cabinetry because I think we need storage. I like to be realistic, and then we'll get a nice shower tub combo there. With the sinks, I always try and match them to what we are going to be doing in the kitchen. So we kind of need to pick what we want to do in the kitchen now so that it all sort of flows. If in doubt, I am going to try and do very like sort of plain like coloring if we can't find anything too green or anything, or like green or yellow kind of vibes. And then we can obviously add, as I said, with the wallpaper and all that sort of stuff. So let's think about what we want to do. So this is a green one, but like it's more like kind of, what do you call it? Like jade kind of aquary green. So I don't know if I'm a fan. We could just do a basic wood toned one. And I mean, I don't really use this item that much, so it could be a little bit of fun. That's more oaky wooden, and this is a more yellowy kind of, I don't know. Maybe does just the countertop change any vibes? I like a white countertop. I'm thinking this one. But then I feel like this kind of goes a bit more with the yellow-green kind of vibe. We'll just leave that as is for now. We can always come back to it and change it up if we're not happy. And then I always like to get the nice shower tub combo, but I am going to recolor it. All right, so we could go for something funky, or we could do plain. All right, I think that's kind of interesting. I'm kind of leaning against the toilet. I kind of want to just go for plain white one. I think that is a little bit nicer. We're obviously going to need to move this window because we're going to need to have a mirror up here. We could have one just above the toilet, and then I also think it's nice to have, like, you know, as much natural light in the bathroom as possible, I think. You could even have one more here if we really wanted to go a bit hashtag crazy with it. I don't know, it's not letting me put it there for some reason, but there we go. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. We honestly love a bit of natural light in the bathroom. All right, let's get a sink going. Now, there's a few options here. I also would like to sort of incorporate a little bit of quirky vibes. So, like, my go-to sort of sink is this one, like just a plain one. And like that's all really nice and well and good. But I think this is an item that I haven't really used before. Same with this one. That's giving a little bit more like high end. This one's kind of cool, and it also comes in a white recolor. Oh, if I can press it right. And it's got a funky shape, which I think, I don't know, it adds a bit of quirkiness to the build. So that's something that's kind of fun. And I also really like the funky taps. I don't really know. Let's do the gold because it's gonna like pull out the gold from here. Okay, pretty happy with the bathroom so far. Let's just get a nice mirror going. I do really like I think this is the one I always use. Yeah, this one's always a really good choice. There is also, I think there's a medicine cabinet in one of these categories, and I thought that could be fun to use because I've never really used it, and it really should be in the mirror cabinet, to be honest, because it's nice to have unreflected. Okay, so there's unreflected and reflective, but obviously I can't tell the difference because I have it turned off because it ruins my game. So those are an option, or we can go for, as I said, the one that we sort of always use. Or we, as I said, we could also use it as an opportunity to be a bit quirky and pick something a bit funky. So I feel like this is, I don't know, I feel like this is kind of slightly a little bit more, I would say, eclectic, eccentric, but it's not. Like, I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I just think it's giving Strangetown. Like, it's giving something a little bit different. It also could be really, like, you could definitely use this as something that's kind of high end, but, like, I think it's just unique. I don't know. I feel like Strangetown's just unique. So picking unique things out is always a little bit of fun. I am just going to quickly do the lighting. I'm going to put a cheat on for that. So if you're not familiar with it, you go set quarter tile, placement on, and then go Control F on the keyboard. And then you should be able to place things in the center on the quarter tile or whatever you want to call it. But I do kind of have my little favorite lights that I use. Like this is kind of like a down light. Same with this one, kind of like a little oyster light, and potentially this one. But I mean, like, to be fair, I don't really even know what they look like in game. So I kind of want to, I wish I could like place it and then like have a, oh, you can kind of have a, ooh, sorry. I wish you, can you look up? Oh, you can. Okay. Well, I kind of want to go and have a look up and see what it looks like. They have used one of the ones here. Ooh, sorry. Oh, can you even see it? I don't even know. Oh no, you can. Oh, funky. Oh, I have been using this in my builds, and it's like a kid's light. Okay, maybe not. What does this one look like? Let's go out of our little. Oh, actually, there's one already placed over here. Ugh, it looks like a dish strainer. Like it literally looks like a veggie strainer. That is disgusting. Okay, well, I'm just changing my mind about a lot of the lights that I'm into. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. That makes me feel sick. Oh yeah, this is just a basic downlight. I feel like honestly, basic downlight's the way to go. So decisions are made. We're gonna go with that. And then I also don't really mind this one. I mean, I want to know. I'm curious now. What does it look like in upside down? Oh, upside down town mode. Okay, yeah, funky. All right. Anyway, we'll get rid of that. Delete. All right, let's go and get our little downlights in. Sorry to like whip the camera around so much in this video. We'll do it a little bit further out. And then we'll do a nice one here. This could change. Like I could potentially add some feature lights in or something. Who knows? Especially in the kitchen or above the dining table. It's always fun. All right, have I done this evenly? That's the question. Oh, not quite even there. I think that could maybe go over a bit more. See, it looks so much nicer when you do it evenly. Stunning. All right, anyway. Is there anything else? Oh, sorry. I'm using my WASD keys and I'm so not used to it. It's just I started playing Sims 3 recently and you need them. So I think we'll pick doors now so we can sort of finalize the look of the bathroom. This is interesting to me, this little jut in. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, would you want a little bit more space in the kitchen potentially? Like maybe we could, I know it's technically removing a bit of space, but I think maybe they've done it for a reason. Like maybe it's just to have a little bit more space to route. But if anything, like why not just do this? Like why not just make the kitchen ever so slightly bigger? Because this is that's a really big room. I think that's better. I really do think that's a better option. Well, we're going to have to fix the light. Oh, no, the light's still fine. Oh, slightly ever so off center. Yeah, that's better. And then same with this now. Fix that up. Okay, I'm much happier with that. Because I think that was a simple little change. Sorry, what is wrong with me? Why are these all... Here we go. Okay, fine. That'll do. All right, let's pick some doors out. I've got a bit distracted there. There's a few to choose from. There is a green door here. And then there's also a green swatch on this door, but it's very subtle green. There's also not really much natural light in this build right now. So like you can't really see what it looks like. If you go to nighttime, no. I thought the lights might turn on, but no, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I think that's a bit nicer. And yeah, we'll do it opening that way because then that will make a bit more sense with that room. And then we need to get one to the bathroom. I think, if anything, like, would you want it here? But then I think, no, it's just too weird with that. I don't really like that. The other option is to have it here, but then you're looking right into the friggin' toilet, which is also not really that fun. Also, who says we have to do the kitchen here? We literally do not have to do the kitchen there if we don't want to. We could do a lounge room here. And that could be a kitchen, so there's no doors in the way. So you get an extra tile. So you only get 3 along here, but you get 4 if you do the kitchen over here. Interesting tea. Okay, well, we could potentially put the kitchen over that side, and that would solve some issues with there being a bajillion, literal bajillion doors. Okay, interesting. Anyway, I'm going to delete all this because we're not really going to use it. Let's fix up what's going on here. So let's get a back door now. We could do like a good old-fashioned slider. I also don't mind doing something a bit quirky. Like, what if we picked one of these doors or something and just did like something a bit cray, like, then I feel like that's more of a front door. I feel like that's definitely more of a front door. I also don't like having a glass front door. Like, it just kind of freaks me out. I don't know. I feel like people can see in your house and I'm not a fan. Can you do like a double door or does that look funny? It's like a love heart door. Pretty. Does that like look weird? I don't know, that could be a little bit of fun. I wish you could quarter tile place the doors. It doesn't work with certain items. It's really frustrating. It doesn't really work with the rugs either. I think there's some cheats that you can like place off the grid, but I mean, I don't think it will work out very well at all. This is really hard. I just think, okay, for now, we'll just do a basic sliding door. And then look, we'll just leave the front door for now. We'll come back and visit that down the track. I am happy with the decision to flip the layout. I think this will be a much better kitchen. We might pick flooring next. I think that'll be a good option. I'm going to get rid of this horrendous carpet and everything. And then let's pick some flooring. Let's go up into our little top-down view. I think having some wood flooring in the main area is going to be a good option. So we'll pick some wood flooring. The one that's sort of appealing to me the most is this one, like a very light kind of flooring. I think that's giving Strangetown vibes. This is a pretty decent house. I'm pretty happy with the layout that we've got going now and the small little changes we've made. I think we also would like to do some carpet in the bedroom. Let's pick some carpet out. In terms of carpet, I was thinking, oh, we'll try and find a green one. And like, yes, there are a few green ones, but like, they're just not quite the right shade of green. Like, for example, there's this, like, no. And there was like a minty green one I literally just saw. I can't even find it now for the... Of course I can't. Maybe it was on the other page. But yeah, so I'm thinking, that's what's making me thinking 100%. We'll just add green to the accents on the walls and stuff because none of these are the right shade of green. This one could be an option. It's actually a baby pastel green, but it's basically it just looks white. Like, I don't know if that's just me being in my colorblind era, but I think it kind of looks a little bit more white. Sorry, I'm just fixing my camera. So that could be an option, or we could go for, this is kind of my favorite one, this Hey Jute carpet. And there's also like a judicious one. I think we might actually just go with that. Like, we'll just go with what I know is going to work. Now let's pick some wallpaper out because I would like to add a little bit of a green accent, a green tinge to everything. See, this one I've just noticed first off the rank, Sage Advice Paint with molding. So like that could be our little green accent in the main area potentially. But then I just feel like it doesn't really go with the doors very well. So not too sure. And I also do want to do some sort of fun feature walls in the space. I think a feature wall up under the bed could be really cool. Sorry, above the bed. Behind the bed head could be really nice. And then I really do love doing some feature walls like where the TV and everything is. So that could be an option. What about if we picked our exterior paint next, just to sort of get a vibe? Because that might dictate what accent we end up going with. Feature wall we end up going with, I mean. So let's remove all of this and then see what we're working with. We could go for a siding. This one is in mint. So that could be fun. There's also the scalloped wall. The other ones that I didn't really mind were something like this, like something a little bit more plain on the exterior. Potentially this kind of beigey kind of color could be interesting. I don't know. I feel like siding's giving cheap. But then I just don't know if this is a bit much if we did like the whole facade. Like it's interesting. I don't know. I'm really confused. What does the siding look like? Yeah, see, the siding does not look as high-end. So that's why I'm thinking maybe we'll give it a miss. We could potentially even continue this down into the baseboards, like all the way around. The only problem is they've used the decking, which you cannot paint, the lattice deck thing. See, that could be interesting. And then we could even add a little bit of like detail. We could even do some like different bricks on like the little edges, or I don't know. Just trying to make it look exciting. Different. No, I'm joking. We will not do that. But yeah, I don't mind that. I've never really used that as a facade paint before, so that could be a little bit of fun. And then we've got roofing. I don't mind the roofing they've picked. It's this one, I'm pretty sure. Burnt red tile. Just see if anything else sort of jumps out. That's kind of nice. The tan slate. Burnt red. I don't want to go anything too dark. None of these kind of work. No. Yeah, no corrugated steel. I think it's out of these two. This is a little bit more plain. The red's kind of funky, so I think we'll leave it. I do just want to adjust the pitch. Yeah, and then I wish I could just click and drag this, but we're not going to be able to. So we have to redo this part. What was it? It was, yeah, just a normal... Oops, sorry. A normal piece. All right, and then I think it goes all the way through about there. Okay. And then obviously we need to adjust that pitch. Interesting. Is it a little bit too narrow? Like, sorry, flat, I mean. What if we boost it up a bit? Why does that look funny? It looks like it's intersecting kind of weirdly. All right, interesting. I like that. We'll finalize the windows once we've done the basic layout. So I think next what we'll do, I don't know, I want to work out the main layout next. So I think kitchen would be our next best place to start. Do we like the cabinetry that we did before? I'm just going to turn off the quarter tile thing just so we can sort of figure out a basic little layout. It's just a lot of drawers. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a cabinet option. Yeah, so we could, some of them could be cabinets. Okay. See, I don't mind that. And then obviously we'll make it match. There we go. What do you reckon? It's good to have some cabinetry, I reckon. All right, let's pick out our appliances. I also do want to do an island. So we need to fit that in. All right. That's what I've sort of played around with. There was some other ones I kind of liked. I kind of didn't mind this fridge, but then I couldn't get a stove to match. Like if we did, maybe we could find a way to make it work. But like, I don't know, if we just, for example, did the white, I don't know, that kind of clashed in my opinion. I was like, this is just a bit too much color in one space. So that's why I was like, do we just go with the white fridge instead? There's also a green one here, but it's the wrong shade of green, so we're not doing it. We could also do this fridge, but then the capacity is not as much on these fridges, and I don't like that. I like a big daddy fridge, you know. No, but like it is actually annoying in gameplay. So in all seriousness, let's just do the white. It's always the easiest option to just do white fixtures and fittings. Let's get the little dishwashers in. I do want to make it quirky somehow though. I'm like, how? We have a bright green dishwasher. I don't know. Yeah, see, like I do want to make it a little bit like better than just a plain white kind of thing. Oh, see, well, we can't even bloody see I changed it to the cupboards and you can't even see because we put a dishwasher in it. Oh, God. All right, anyway, let's pick out a kitchen sink. I think just a plain white one here is really nice. Pretty basic, pretty functional. See, I don't know. The cabinetry is not giving. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I think we need to change the cabinetry, or do we need to change these to white? I just don't know. Something's not quite gelling for me. No, it's the cabinet. I don't know. It's the cabinetry. I don't like it. Okay, let's pick something else. See, the other option is this, but I mean, like, that it's literally just going to look like every other kitchen I've ever done. So that's why I'm like, maybe not. Maybe we just need to change to the darker color. Or we could just do the green. Why is the green working better? I don't know. And then I think these need to be white. Okay, that looks a bit better in my opinion. But then do we need to now change this to green? I don't know. I don't know. I'm colorblind as well. Is this green? Is that green? I think it is. Yes, beautiful, stunning. No, I think that's actually going to be a bit better. So let's do an island. Which one is it? Here it is. Sorry, I'm getting all muddled up. All right, green and white. Do we just want to do bam, bam, thank you? Done. Like, just like that. And then, like, dining. I really like an island in a kitchen. I really, really do. And I like being able to access it from either side. Let's pick some stools. Actually, no. Let's figure out what appliances we're going to fit in here. We could add some color with the appliances. Like, you know how they have those funky, like, Smeg kettles that are, like, really colorful? Maybe we'll do something like that. See, I don't mind. Yeah, what if we did that? And then the microwave, I think this is the matching one. Do, like, a light little pop of color. Bit of fun. I don't know. And I don't think we'll have much room for anything else. This will be our main prepping up area. Do we want to do some little stools to sit on? I think so. All right, so we could do just wooden ones or we could do white. I think the white is pretty nice. Do we want to do 3 or do we want to have just one on either side? I think 2. I don't know. I think 3 is just a bit much. Let's just do 2. And then they can sit on either side and then prep in the middle. And then we need to pick a dining area. And then we've also got to fit in a lounge room. Okay. Cutting it a bit fine. I got to remember that these will tuck in so we can kind of encroach ever so slightly in the main area here. I think we'll do the lounge room next because I have a feeling we're going to have a bit of trouble with the dining room. So, all right, let's pick out what TV we want to have. We're also still kind of on budget. We're at 27,000, which is pretty good. So not too shabby. I think this one's a good one. It's about 3,500. And I think it's going to be a good choice. All right, let's pick some lounges out next. Oh, I was also considering doing this one. But then, I don't know, the TV is not as big. So is there that much of a difference with, like, fun? It's actually pretty much the same, which is interesting. Same with this one. Oh, do we want to have an entertainment unit? I don't know. I feel like we need to have some, like, decent storage. And then, yeah, fun 7. So it starts going down. So these are all the same. Don't like that. I don't like that. It's out of these two. What do you guys think? I'm asking you like you can reply. But I don't know. We'll just go for the bigger one, okay? This is like big and bougie. We love that. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I always use these couches, but they're quite nice. Like, they're pretty versatile. They look pretty comfortable. I had some other choices. Let me just show you guys. This was one but it's like the wrong shade of green. Everything's, I don't know. When I was picturing, that's why I keep talking about the green, because like I was picturing a lot more green, but like they're just not the right shade. This is the shade of green I want. Oh, mint, absolutely perfect. It's actually not a mint. It's sage, but it's effing mint. No, but anyway, so that's why I'm sort of trying to go for a little bit lighter Okay, well, you just totally didn't show the other lounge that I had placed. I'm pretty sure I had another lounge place, and I was like, oh, I'll backspace and show them. But now it's not remembering. Let me find which one was it? That is so annoying. Okay, it was this one. But like it could work. It really could. Like I honestly, but no, I don't know. It's like it is just the right shade of green, but I don't know how I feel about the flowers. So we might just go. Oh my god, can I go? Sorry, I'm going back the wrong way. Oh my god, see? What is wrong with the back and front arrow things? Like it didn't even... Where am I just plain white couches that I showed you? You all saw them. So I think the game's just playing silly buggers with me at the moment. All right. How do we... Oh, it was a bit more... There we go. How do we feel about that? I'm just worried it's a bit plain, but like I also really like it. At the very least, it gives us an idea of the space that we have to work with. Also, I've got to try and remember that this is the entry, technically as well. So it's an entry / dining area. And I mean, to be fair, bro, we could just dine at the friggin' this thing, but it's not a big deal. I'm just trying to think how we could save the most amount of space. Like, obviously, I'll pick a dining table, but if we just picked out a random one, for example, like that could be an option and just have one on each side. We could even push it up against the wall. That's something I've never really done. And maybe do like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got a little bit more space. But I mean, like, that's kind of odd. And then we could sort of try and push it more in the corner like this. But then I feel like this is going to get a bit congested here. So that's why I'm thinking, do we just do it in the middle? I don't know. This is really challenging. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think that'll work. That was a neat idea. But in real life, it's not quite going to look right. All right, let me pick an actual dining table and then I'll be back. Okay, side note, I've literally never seen this table before. It's this one, but it's like a recolor that's like hidden. Oh, they're going to join up pretty nicely too. I mean, no, not really. But anyway, this, I don't know. I just wish the leg wasn't black because like there's no black in this build. So it just kind of stands out. But that's a really cool item. I don't know. Ooh, do like a circular table. That could be an option. See, I mean, we could do like a little circular table and like push it up in the corner. But I mean, let's just get some random chairs. I just want to see. See, like that's an option so that we have a little bit more space. But I really like having a full-size dining table. It just leaves it open for like having people come over and like entertaining and all that sort of stuff. So, I don't know what to do. This is really hard. This is my favorite dining table of all of them. But I mean, like I use it like in every single build. So we'll try. I'm just trying to do new things. You know, mix things up a little bit. We could do, you know, it's a bit too yellowy oak, that one. I don't know. I actually thought this was kind of cool. I think it might be like an Oriental inspired sort of one. But I don't know if that's like random to put. I don't know. I get actually genuinely confused because I don't know if like, is that like offensive if you'd like to put that in a build? Like, I actually have no idea. But I mean, you never know. Like maybe the people who are going to buy the house, this is their culture. You never know. So I don't know. I just don't know. I get confused. All right. We could do, okay, I think we need to do a square one. Why am I trying to do circular dining tables? Okay, I just keep coming back to this one. I've just because I've never seen it. Like maybe it's a sign to include it. And it's a bit funky, you know, a random black-legged table. Bit funky, you know, fits in with Strangetown, I guess. All right, let's pick out some cool chairs. Okay, hear me out. What if we did this? I've never used this table before. And it has a green recolor. So that's a bit funky if you ask me. I kind of think that could work. I just think we need to pick the right chairs. I think with the wrong chairs, it'll look funky. Also, I feel like you would, if anything, have it that way. Oh, that looks really cool. I actually don't mind it pushed back a little bit further. Right, I need to pick some chairs. Okay, oh my god, I don't know how I feel about this, but I feel like this kind of is a bit quirky, and I think the good thing is it's in Strangetown, this build, so anything that's kind of weird or a bit out there or that I'm a bit unsure about, I could just be like, it's because it's Strangetown, you know? Everything's quirky there. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know if... It just doesn't fit. Everything here is very, like, country, not country, like it's very like white, light, bright, wooden, and then you've just got this random glass table that's very like ultra modern. But like I think it could be kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Look, I'm just gonna, sorry, I keep swishing the camera around. What other build am I ever gonna be able to use something like this in? So let's just go for it. All right, I will come back and add detail. I just want to get the basic furnishing down. So I think we might move on to the bedroom now. All right, let's do the bedroom now. I do want to pick a bed that's going to have good comfort, but also like I'm not too fussed on having like the best of the best, as long as it's not really, really bad quality. I think a double bed will be the best option. So let's pick one that's catching our eye. All right, so these are sort of my bed options that I was sort of going with. I think this one's kind of funky, and like that could fit in with Strangetown because we've got obviously some slightly funky accents. Or we could go a little bit safer and do something like this. I was originally going to do the bed here, but then I thought, you know what, let's mix it up. I thought maybe we could do a little computer desk or something here, because that would definitely come in handy. If we did this bed, it also comes with matching side tables, which is very, very handy. So we can see what that would sort of be looking like. I don't know. I just don't know if it quite fits the Strangetown vibe. Whereas if we did this, we could mix it up and get some funky little side tables going. So that is definitely an option. Oh, why are these so cute? Little sunflower side tables. I love it. All right, I'll pick something out. So there's a few options that I've come up with. Potentially, I'll show you the options. But like, this one could also potentially work. This glass table, or I actually don't even mind the freaking sunflowers. They're so funky. So I don't know. Let's just have a little bit of a look. So that's what those two look like, obviously. So that's an option. And then we've got these two. Whoa, sorry. Like very mismatched, but like I kind of like it. Like this is really sleek and modern, and this is really like, I don't know, I kind of am digging everything being ever so slightly mismatched. It's like they've tried to make it sort of look decent, and then it's just, everything's like a mix match of styles. I don't know if you have the bigger one pointing in. I don't even know if it matters. I really don't. Or do you have it that way? Or do you have it this way? I don't know. There's a lot of options. I'm not a fan of them. I don't think that'll be an option. And then, or we could do fun sunflower. I don't know. It's like giving dopamine decor. Like, have you seen those TikToks? And it's like all the big strawberry, like really eclectic kind of like maximalist. Oh, I love it. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sort of leaning towards these. Yeah, I think that. All right, I'll delete the ones I'm not a fan of. So either this, which is different, or this, or one of each. No, we won't do that. Okay, why am I taking so long to pick? Let's just do this, because they are still, it kind of fits the style slightly because it's a little bit funky and different. And then I just want to get a desk in, and then we'll do some accents, and then obviously a dresser would also really come in handy. So who knows? We could even potentially, I don't know, can I shuffle these in? Like, I don't know, does the bed still function? Because then you've got so much more room, which is what we need. I think if anything, we're going to prioritize a dresser in here. Like, why would we really care about having a, like, whatever you call it, desk? So groovy dresser, something a bit different. All right, let me pick something. I'll be back. Okay, all jokes aside, I actually don't mind this at all. We could use the yellow one, or we could just kind of go white. I don't know, this bedroom's so different, and that's what I think. I think that's the theme we're going to go for. This is very like, I'm not very good with the names of styles, but this is like, you know, classy wood, like, you know, very ornate little like legs there, clean white crisp, and then this is very like ultra modern. This is, the bathroom and kitchen are very similar, and then this is just kind of like, we haven't really decided yet, but it's just a bit cozy white, and then this is like kind of almost a bit like very curvaceous, very like, I don't know. Oh, I love all these little styles. It's very fun. I'm just going to delete all this stuff. Okay. And then look, we could even do, no, No? Okay. Oh, I was going to say we could even fit a desk in if we just scooched that over a little bit. And then, is there a curvaceous desk we can pick from? What is it? A vroom desk. No, I'm joking. We're not going to do that. See, this is a bit funky. Oh, sorry, this one. But I mean, like, it's a kid's desk, so that would not really work out very well, would it? This is like a weird standing desk thing, or I don't know what that is. That's a bit funky. We'll just do a white desk. Interesting. And then what type of chair would we want? Do we just want to get the chairs that match out here? Potentially, or we could just get like a little like office chair kind of vibe. Can I also do quarter tile off just to make sure that that all works? Interesting. All right. I'm not going to do any wall art just yet because we need to finalize the windows, but I will sort of see if we want to have some little hanging plants or like some sconce lights. I think sconce lights would be really cool in here. Oh, do we have any funky sconce lights? This is our chance to use them because I only ever use the basic ones. Ooh. What about like these? Oh, can I just move this window, please? Thanks. I'm going to quarter tile that. What about that? Like, that's kind of funky. I don't know. I'm just trying to do something a bit different. What other colors are there? There's a yellow and then like a reddish, whatever. Okay. I think that's kind of funky. I'm kind of living for it. And then plant-wise, we could just do... Well, we could do... I was going to say... It would really make sense to do lamps because like we've got lights. So we could do little sculptures or something. Yeah, I'll pick something. All right, I added in just some flowers. And then I actually don't like them. I think maybe we'll get some sort of sculpture on this one. Or even just like a single candle. This has some funky recolors actually. It's a holiday candle. So we could do some green. I think we'll just do white. And then obviously we get a computer with Mr. Humble, which is very, very handy. But that's a funky bedroom. Like I like doing styles that I haven't done before. I'm not sure if I want to do a different chair. Like if we want to just literally do like a little rolly chair. Or if we want to match the dining chairs. Like I just don't know. Don't know what would be good. Why do I feel like an egg chair like this would look really funny? Potentially, no. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, I want to do the windows now because then I want to finalize the decor and like accessories and stuff like that. I also decided to change the doors back to white. I think that's a little bit nicer. So we'll go with that. All right, windows now. I'm honestly thinking, can these be salvaged? Like if we just change these to white, would that be okay? Or do we want to get whole new windows? I'm kind of thinking whole new windows, but I don't know which ones would be good. Why do I feel like these are really cool? These like arched windows, but the coloring's not right. Like the colors just don't really go. I don't know. What's the default color? See, the default color could work. Yeah, I just don't like these. These are like the default windows and I don't like them. All right, let's just see what this would look like. Sorry, I'm like stress biting my lip. That is so embarrassing. I keep like biting my lip and it's really awkward. All right. Yeah, what about boom, boom? And then boom, boom. Does that look nice? Oh, not really. I thought that it'd be like slightly more centered, but like to be fair, it's these lights that are a bit funky. Okay, that's actually not going to work at all. Let's just try one single window. I don't know. It doesn't quite work. And then we don't have to worry about, we don't have a wall mounted TV or anything. So yeah, these windows are different. I don't think I've ever used these before. So I think we'll go with them. And then I think one on either side of the door is cute. One here. And then, all right, let's pick, I think bam, bam, bam. Like, do you want a window? Like, you'd have to clean, like, the stove all the time. Oh, sorry, the stove would make you have to clean the window all the time. So, I don't know. And I kind of think that looks a bit better. But then I'm like, do we want to delete that? Yeah, I think that's better. And then, what have we got here? So, these are the default windows that came with the house. If we just made them light. Yeah, the colouring just doesn't quite go. What if they blended in a little bit better with, yeah, actually. What about that? That seems like it could work. And then the door, like white door, we don't have a white door here. This doesn't work. So if we recolored this and made it darker, see that at least matches the windows. So I want more windows into this bedroom. I think it needs one, I don't know, maybe two. Is two overkill? I think that's fine. Like natural light is slay. We love natural light. So, all right, I'm pretty happy with that. What's our budget at? 38. See, we're not doing too bad. We're really not too shabby. And then we just got to go around and add some detail. But I think I want to do the landscaping next and just tackle that. In terms of like deserty kind of plants, what have we got? So I just want to get some out and have a look. So we got like a cactus. Is that deserty? I feel like that's more tropical actually, if anything. I haven't really explored this category before. What's that, bamboo? Yeah. Ooh, that's a weird little deserty sort of plant, potentially. No, that's like not the right style. Christmas. Oh my god, Christmas in the desert. So fun. There's a papaya. I think papaya is giving like that sort of energy, like desert. Like, I don't know. What country is that from? I don't know. Like, it's definitely giving like a hot environment. I do recall a Douglas fir. That's a Christmas tree, isn't it? Joshua tree. Isn't that a place? I don't know. Yeah. So there's a few options. There's obviously the basic palm, and then cozy. Oh, really big. Lol. Right. And then what are these? Dandy daylilies. That could potentially work in that environment. And then prickly pears. Love that. A little prickle. Sorry. I'm funny. Anyway, there's a grass shrub. Tiny palm. Yeah, so there is some stuff that sort of works with a more deserty, arid environment. There is quite a lot to choose from, actually. Okay. I don't know if these potentially... I don't think so. Okay. What theme do we want to go with for this house? Let's get up into full view. It had a palm. That's all it really had. I like the cactuses. Cacti. Can we recolor them? No, it's fine. All right, let's just do some cacti around the joint. And then I kind of don't mind the papaya tree. Something a bit diff. And then we've got our little spider lily or the tiny palm, which I think would be really cool just sort of under here. I think the spider lily might edge it out a bit in terms of coolness. No, I think that sort of looks a bit better. Just like, I don't know. I think we need 3, if I'm being completely honest. This is really hard to place. Yeah, like that. No, there. Potentially. Yeah, that could potentially work. And then I don't really know what this even is. Like, what are the little bulby things on it? I don't know if I don't want to place anything wrong. Like, doesn't suit the environment at all. I do like these little daylilies. I think they could be pretty nifty. I'm just trying to think where we want to place them. Do we want to have a little flower bed over this side? Potentially. Let's just go down to this view so that we can get a little bit of a uninterrupted view. All right, interesting. Maybe one more on each side. Nice, not too shabby. And then I really like these. These are really funky. I don't know if they would look better, like just sort of dispersed between these big daddy cactuses. And then fountain of grass shrub. See, I feel like the grass shrubs could be cool, just maybe growing here. Boom, boom. Like, I don't know if I kind of place them a bit funky, actually. I need to turn off quarter tile placement. I'm getting like really muddled up. There we go. How does that sort of look from like the full view with the roof? Interesting. What about if we potentially replaced these bougainvilleas and then instead had these? So delete. Yeah, what if we did that instead? Interesting. And then I just need to get one more. Nice. And then this random little sprout thing is just funky. So it also would be cool to have a driveway, because I always love to sort of just have that sort of stuff, because it just makes it feel a bit more realistic. Maybe even like in the middle there. I don't know. It's a bit funky. And then tiny palm. I don't know. I don't know if we even really need that. And then we could leave the old palm tree. I don't know. Dumb question, but are palm trees like desert kind of vibes? It just, I don't know if it does give desert vibes. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Like, we can leave it. Nothing crazy in terms of landscaping. I would actually like the driveway to be on this side, which I can do if I put some sheets on. So we'll go move objects on. And I think just a basic little driveway. Just a little brick one, I think. There's potentially a darker. Yeah, I think the darker one could like be nice. It pulls out the color of the roof. Interesting. And then I don't really think we need to buy them a car, but we've got a driveway ready for them, which is good. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to do landscaping wise. Like, do we want a fence? I don't know. I don't know if we want a fence. Potentially, I'd do something slightly different. Like, it's giving like 1950s. Like, there's like, they did a house on the block in Australia, and it was like a 1950s house, and it had like a really like deserty, arid kind of garden, and that's kind of what I'm thinking of. And it had like fencing like this, like it was almost like, but it's like obviously not quite right. So yeah, I don't really think we can fit a fence in. I'm pretty happy with the length. It's pretty basic. Like, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing groundbreaking. But I think it's just enough to get them started, as they say. Also, I feel like I kind of want to... Yeah, there we go. That makes a bit more sense. Yeah, happier with that. Don't know if this is a bit too empty, but also keep in mind we are going to have a nice balcony, which I need to furnish. I haven't done yet. So let's get into furnishing that now. So I think definitely a barbecue out here will be great. Oh, there's a green one. Fun. Let's do a little green barbecue out here. Nice. And then, I don't know, do we just want some seating? Do we want like a little recliner chair? Like, what is our vibe? I don't know. There's not really that much space. So it's kind of hard to sort of fit anything, really. I don't know. We could just get like a little basic little bench to come sit out and have some coffee at. And that's honestly like maybe it. Like, we'd probably just get a little plant in there, and that's about it. Kind of sad balcony, but I mean, I don't know what else to put. And also, we're getting close to our little budget, so don't know what else we could put. We could just get a cute little plant out here. See, that's giving like Strangetown, like cactusy kind of vibes. Interesting. Okay. And then, where's the view? I've placed this lot in a weird spot, by the way, so... Like, because I originally... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Sorry, I placed this down because I already redid this house, but I wanted to look at the original because I was considering doing the original. So never mind. This is in the original spot in Strangetown, which is, like, not really... Oh, sorry, that's hitting my eyes. But yeah, not really anything to view, so I don't think it really matters where we put our little chair. I feel like potentially this way might... I feel like this makes a little bit more sense, if anything. Yeah, what was I thinking? Like, putting it there. But yeah, it's pretty basic. It's just got the necessities, a little balcony. We could potentially get like a single tile table. That could potentially be kind of cool, but it would need to be like a pretty cheap table. And like that's the only sort of outdoorsy one that we've got, unless we get like a full-on like camping kind of vibes, which I don't think we want to do. The other option, I'll see if, you know, this is an outdoor table. Honestly, I don't mind having, yeah, I think we'll do it. I think we'll do a nice little, just 2 seats, I think. I don't think we need to go too cray. We could use these, or potentially, I kind of feel like these sort of go with it a little bit. I also need to make sure that these all like actually tuck in. Yeah, no, I like that a bit better. Or potentially even the barbecue could come like out here. And then we could tuck, no, I like the way we've done it. Okay. I do just want to get some lighting out here. So I'm just going to go to nighttime, and then I just want to go into the lighting category and get a couple of these little fence lights, because they're really nice and they really light up the space very, very nicely. Maybe one more. Cute. And then I don't necessarily think it's important, but we could just do a couple of little spotlights maybe for these little trees. Just for a bit of fun. I don't know. Is that weird? I think it's cool. You want to light up your little trees. And then just some on the front. Oh, actually there is already, but I don't think they are on because we haven't placed them. It's very weird. We have to go into live mode to like have them work. And then maybe just a little spotlight. Just so that there's a little bit more light to go around. All right, beautiful. We could even do some sconces just on the little entry here. Nice little funky sconce. Or do we want to do one of our little more classical kind of just basic sconce? I think a basic sconce is nice. Nice little detail to add. And then I think, do you want to light out here just because it's near the garage? I don't know if it's that important. Let's get just one in the middle of that wall and maybe just one near the door. Nice. Okay. All right, let's do some detail to the inside. I will be right back. All right, so I've added a little bit of detail in. Let me just show off what we've added in. I just got these. I thought these were a bit quirky, these little paintings or like pictures, whatever you want to call them, just for the entry. I thought that was nice. We added smoke alarm, we added burglar alarm and phone. Let me just recenter this. I also thought this was kind of cool having a mirror here because I thought it could reflect the outside. I don't know. Oh, let's maybe line it up a little bit better though. And then obviously did a coffee table and a bookcase in here, which I thought sort of completed the room a bit. And potentially, I think a floor lamp would also be a bit funky. And oh, it's a good opportunity to do something a bit quirky as well. I thought that was kind of cool because it's almost giving ultra modern kind of vibes slightly. So I think it's another way to play with the styles, make it a bit more eclectic, which is fun. So I might even just, yeah, just that way it's not blocking the window. We'll move that. And I just added some stuff to the bedroom. So we added these cute little pictures here, which I thought were nice. Just little bedroom pictures. And then just a little board over here just for, oh, all the little plants are clicking through. That's not what we want at all, is it? All right, let's just move all of these forward a little bit. Just stop them clipping through and whatever, it's fine. I don't really know what else to add. I think we might be done. I'm pretty happy with how everything looks. And I really like the mismatch of styles. I know it's just quirky, and that's what I think is fun about it because it's Strangetown. I think it's almost supposed to be a little bit funky, quirky, but I still think this is not too quirky in the sense that there's nothing crazy sticking out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's more just like subtle quirkiness, which I think is even better sometimes. But anyway, we'll do a little bit of a tour. So we'll start off in the bathroom. We've just got a slight little quirk feature with this fun little sink, fun shaped, and a little bit of a mismatched mirror, which I thought was a bit of fun. And then our little green tone And then we've got a nice little sage green wallpaper throughout the whole house. But I extended the bathroom slightly. So originally the bathroom stopped here, but I just extended it so we could fit a shower tub combo in, which I thought was a good idea. Next, we moved over to the kitchen. And I'm really happy with the kitchen. I think it's nice. And I think with the sage green as well, it's quite cool. We've got a little accent color here with our little cream appliances. But it's definitely giving a lot more refined, classy, almost like country, high-end kind of vibe, especially these little legs on the like edges of the like island. I think they're really cool. So very funky. And then here we go into the dining room, which is where we start getting a bit quirky. So we've got our little ultra-modern kind of dining setup, which really clashes with a lot of the other furnishings, which I think was a bit of fun because it's Strangetown after all. So we've got our nice little green tinged table with a very curvaceous, funky kind of leg. And then we've got similar chairs. I don't know if these are matching chairs. I think they might be because like the wood's basically the same. But yeah, so some really nice high back chairs with that, once again, curvaceousness, which is really cool. And then we move over to the lounge room. We've got a bit of a callback to the kitchen and the bathroom with these sort of like the coffee table. I think that fits that style. And then, I don't know, it's a little bit like more muted in here in terms of there's nothing crazy sticking out, but I think that's what I think is kind of fun. So like we've got very sort of like cozy, comfy kind of lounges, an ultra modern kind of TV, like it's got like a glass entertainment unit, but then this is kind of giving cozy, and then this is kind of giving a little bit more dining room vibes, like the three lights, like that's very like 2000s. That's just the way I interpret that. And then we've got, once again, a little bit more of a country rustic kind of bookcase here. And then this is more like Victorian, like, oh, not Victorian, but like, you know, oh, there's a plumb bob in there. I never noticed that. I don't know how to describe that, but that's very like elegant. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? There's a word for it. Like, there's a style. It's just, it's escaped my brain at this point. We'll move over to the bedroom. This is where we get a little bit funky. Actually, we'll leave the walls. There we go. So we've got a bit funky in the bedroom. So we've got our very curvaceous kind of bed. It's definitely giving like 2000s, like almost, I would say ultra modern, but it's not. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, I don't know. I'm not good at naming like styles, but like it's just very like 2000s funky. That's the way I can describe it. Similar with the coffee tables, and then similar with the dresser. It's just very curvaceous, very like just funky. We've got a basic little study nook there. We've got these funky little lights hanging down, which are almost giving the same vibes as these lights. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're matching. Not in the same color, but like the same shape. So that's kind of giving the ultra modern twang. That's a weird word. Twist is a better word. So giving it an ultra modern twist, which I think is fun. We did a bit of landscaping outside, so we're in a very arid kind of desert environment. So we've got a lot of cactuses, a lot of these little prickly, whatever they're called, funky little growths there. And I thought a papaya tree was kind of funky because I feel like papayas grow, I think they're like Egyptian, or like I feel like I'm saying the wrong thing. But I just remember studying history in year 8 and they brought like a papaya tree in, and like we were studying something in like a desert. I don't know. But anyway, and then at the front here, we've got some funky little, I don't even know what you'd call these, but like they're definitely giving desert vibes, these little little green shoot things. And then here we've got our little grass shrubs, which I thought were a nice little touch. On the back veranda, we've got a nice place to cook a barbecue, a little green twin, I've got to stop saying that, a green twist out the back as well. A nice little wooden seat out here. This funky little plant. It's very like cactusy, like succulent kind of vibes. And then just a nice plain little outdoor seating area. But I'm pretty happy with this build. Like it was definitely funky. And that's why I think it fits Strangetown. Definitely if I was renovating this, not trying to keep in mind the whole Strangetown stuff, like I would definitely have sort of maybe made the dining room fit a little bit more in with the kitchen. I would have definitely used my little go-to table, this one, and just had like a nice little like wooden kind of wholesome kind of look. But then I do like the idea of a ultra modern twist in there. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the build, and anything you would have done differently, anything you really like. let me know. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to leave any comments, suggestions, or feedback down below for me as well. Make sure you also comment if there's a particular build, particular world, neighborhood you want to see me build in, or when I say build, I mean could be a renovation, anything. If there's any pre-made houses that you want to see me renovate, let me know. If there's any particular styles you want to see me renovating, let me know. If there's any particular fun colors or renovation challenges you want to see on the channel, please comment it down below, because I would love to give it a go. If there's any of your favorite, houses or starter homes or anything, let me know. Just let me know your faves. If you're also interested in being notified when I upload videos, make sure you go onto the channel page and turn on the notification bell, so you can be the first to know when videos come out. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Remember to this has been a long video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye, everyone.